Previously on Continuum.
Millions will respect your name.
Rotten hell.
Carlos!
How is that mayoral campaign coming?
Just kicked into high gear now that an election is right around the corner. I guess I have you to thank for that. I go on trial in a few weeks. I think we know how that'll turn out.
You have a destiny to fulfill.
I don't think our methods are compatible.
I'm sure you could talk to your Mr. Escher and let him know that I'm one of the good guys. Tell me everything.
My name is Kara Cameron, and I came here from the year 2077.
It's time, Theseus. On your feet.
Let's go.
My time, my city, my family. When terrorists killed thousands of innocents, they were condemned to die. They had other plans. A time travel device sent us all back 65 years. I want to get home, but I can't be sure what I will return to if history is changed. Their plan? To corrupt and control the present in order to win the future. What they didn't plan on was me.
Elena was braver than me.
Why do you say that?
She made a life for herself in this time. Committed, forged connections.
You make connections?
I know. That's odd.
What's up?
Hopefully nothing. Someone removed Elena's body.
What? How do you know that?
The same way I know that your heart rate right now is 55 and your BP is 110/80.
Right. Getting used to that chip in your head.
Multi-spectrum nanosensor array. It's
Why would somebody want to steal a corpse?
only someone that knew she was a time traveler would have done this.
Well, whoever it was went through a lot of trouble to cover this up. Shit, I gotta get to court. What are you gonna do?
Bodies from the future are being snatched. I've got an idea of two more that might be next in line. Excuse me.
Agent Cameron, never sneak up on someone in the morgue. It's like the #1 rule.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You hear about Jaworski and Chen?
Yes.
Don't worry. It's all been taken care of.
What's been taken care of?
The paperwork. Don't you guys communicate? Agent Warren signed the bodies out yesterday.
The bodies are gone.
Shipped.
Remind me, Agent Warren.
Section 6.
Carlos? Jim?
Pretty tense around here. A lot of people still stunned by Julian Randall's sins. If you can call time served plus 3 months a sentence.
Kind of hard to pin a terrorism charge on a kid driving a van full of empty barrels.
Well, sounds like you sympathize.
Not at all. Julian Randall was willing to kill hundreds of people.
Hopefully the attempted murder charge will stick. Maybe the only way this city gets any justice.
He shot me. That's a fact. And shooting a cop carries heavy freight, whether you kill him or just wound him. Excuse me.
I let you down, I know that. I can't change the past, but I'm here hoping to change the future.
Oh, really? You're gonna try and politic me?
Carlos, I want to win this. I see a way to bring the factions together, to bring this city back together.
The people want a mayor that works for their interests, not his own. It's about trust.
I'll earn the respect.
Well, don't tell us. Show us.
Alec,
Shit.
did I interrupt something?
I am about to revolutionize quantum computing with that little slice of heaven you gave me.
Someone claiming to be Section 6 just took the 2 Liberate bodies from the morgue.
Jaworski and Chen? What? How?
Elena's body has also been moved, so please, Alec, I need you
Something wrong, Agent Cameron?
What do you want, Gardner?
It seems all the people in your life share your mysterious past and then vanish just as mysteriously.
What are you talking about?
Your friend, Elena. I saw you and Carlos at the grave today. It got me thinking. I'm gonna have my people recover the casket. You got a problem with that?
No, it's a good idea.
Really?
Yeah, I had a feeling something was up, so I'd love to know what you find out.
That's it?
Now that you mention it, someone impersonating Section 6 was here.
Yeah, no, there is someone impersonating Section 6. I think you and I are just talking about different people.
What a dick.
Oh, yeah. Whoever it was illegally removed 2 Liberate bodies from the morgue. Why don't you do yourself a favor and help out for a change?
Help you?
You might just find what you're looking for.
Kira, do you think that's wise?
All right, Cameron, game on. Stay put. I need access to all your security footage. Come here.
I don't know why you're letting Gardner help you.
Give a dog a bone, he'll chew on it for hours. The VPD, cordon off the exits! Move out of my way! Move out of my way! Shit.
Detective Finegra, did you identify yourself as a police officer to Mr. Randall?
To Roland Randall, yes, when we arrived on the scene.
What about Julian or the other boys who showed up that day? Did you identify yourself to them?
I don't recall.
You can't recall something as simple as standard procedure?
Have you ever had a gun pointed at you? How about 3 or 4? Makes it hard to remember the minutia.
Were you wearing a badge, a uniform, anything to distinguish yourself as a police officer?
No.
Then it's only reasonable to assume my client was merely acting in defense of himself and his family that morning against what he perceived to be an armed intruder.
Oh, this is horseshit.
Quiet. I'll remind you, Detective, that the kind of language you may be comfortable with at the precinct will get you a contempt charge in my court.
Free Julian Randall! Free Julian Randall! Free Julian Randall!
Clear the court.
Free Julian Randall! Free Julian Randall! Free Julian Randall!
Wants to kill my little girl in that building.
Prosecution's case is solid. And a guilty verdict is both desired and, in my opinion, the only just way. End quote. How's that? Anytime. Yeah, I hope you're right. But you can still call me Jim. Thanks.
Mr. Martin.
What do you want?
The mayor in my back pocket would be a good start.
Yeah, well, I can't do that.
I hear you did. That you were bought and paid for.
It's not true. I've been a consultant.
Call it what you will. Remember this. Whatever I may lack in Sonya's financial leverage, I more than make up for an organization.
And you'll be one of my first targets when I get into office.
Sure. Hide your treachery behind a tough on crime agenda. Works for a lot of people. But here's what works for me. And you're gonna want to get this one, right? Keep Sonya's money, play her game. But every move you make, you gotta run by me first. It's tough being popular. But you're gonna do this. Because we are everywhere, Mr. Mayor. So we can always get to you. You better win. Counting on you.
That was interesting.
Yeah, what isn't these days?
We have a new problem. Sonia was here.
In the courthouse?
She slipped away, but I know she wouldn't show her face here unless it was extremely important.
Obviously, she has her sights set on this trial.
I know. At first, I thought it was the protesters, but that little outburst was just spectacle. Not enough for her to stick her neck out.
Then what?
There was a juror, extremely anxious, almost catatonic.
You think Sonia got to the juror?
Could be. Julian has a lot of value for Liberate. They'll do anything to try to set him free.
Show your face. Come on. Shit. Shit. Come on. Smile.
Agent Gardner for Kara Cameron.
This is Cameron. No, tell him I'm unavailable. Thanks.
Who's that?
Lost dog.
No more lies. Remember?
Right. Gardner. I'm actually using him to help with something.
Well, that's a neat trick. What's the angle?
Dead time travelers, mysterious body snatchers. You know, the usual.
Sorry I asked. What about our juror? What we find out?
Carson Hirsch, married with a daughter, works in real estate, member of the Rotary Club.
That doesn't exactly scream Liberate sympathizer.
I agree.
This is where he calls Section 6.
Hey, Alec.
With you, checking Hirsch and his family. Okay, check this out. There's been no electrical, internet, or telephone use in the Hirsch house in the last 48
No
hours.
internet, electric, or telephone activity in the house in the last 48 hours. No credit card or debit card charges. No cell phone usage.
Hold on. This whole time, Section 6 has been that kid out?
Yep.
Well, he's good. We'll give him that.
What do you make of his info?
We got a nervous juror. We got no online presence, no activity at the house. Think they snatched his family?
If Carson's family has been kidnapped, it can mean only one thing. Sonia's setting up Julian's trial to fail.
Okay. No, I got it. Thanks, Shelley. So I just got off the phone with my contact, the Ministry of Justice. She said that each of the jurors was given a break before they were sequestered. Our guy, Carson, used it to check his email.
Then we have to find out what was in his inbox.
Hey, Alec.
Way ahead of you. One extremely illegal email hack and T-minus now.
Oh, this explains so much.
If this is the only outside contact Carson had prior to being sequestered, it has to be how they sent the threat.
What's that right there?
Not much for subtlety.
Oh.
Jesus.
Can you trace the source of the email?
Alec?
On it. It came from a public hotspot in New West. I can't track it any further than that. Hey, Kira, I'm sorry, but my mom's due in court in a few minutes. I said I'd be there for her.
It's okay. I know you have to go. Thanks, Alec.
Any luck? Look at this. Looks like fiberglass walls, right? Those are refrigeration pipes. And we're looking down. Look at that curvature. This is the hull of a fishing boat.
Okay. What kind and where?
That's a good question. Hey, Betty. Can you do me a favor? I need a list of all of the marinas, the dry docks, and marine retailers on the Lower Mainland.
Yeah, you got it.
Thanks. I should get us started. I should probably brief the boss lady.
How many boats do you think are moored in Vancouver?
Oh, thousands.
Great.
We have to inform the court the jury's been compromised.
I wouldn't do that.
Why not?
If the court dismisses the jury for tampering, Carson Hirsch is of no use to liberate. His wife and daughter, as good as dead.
Yeah, we need to keep up the illusion that all is well until we find out where they're keeping the family.
All right, do it. Find them before it's over, or I'll have no choice but to report to the judge. This trial's too important to go off the rails.
And what did Detective Finegro do next, Mrs. Randall?
Detective Finegro became very agitated. He said that Roland was hiding things from him. Julian heard the shouting and came running. And when he tried to intervene, that's when the detective drew his weapon. Julian was only defending himself. He did nothing wrong.
Alec! Alec, wait! Look, let me explain.
Explain what? How you lied in a court of law? That's perjury. You can go to jail.
You don't understand.
Do you know what you've done? I'm supposed to testify tomorrow.
And I'm not asking you to lie, Alec.
Well, if I tell the truth, then I send my mother to jail. If I lie, then I risk sending us both.
Look, Julian needs our protection. He has no one else.
Julian shot a police officer in cold blood. He tried to blow up a building. He was ready to do it. He doesn't deserve our protection.
He's family, Alec. Families do not turn their backs on one another.
No. Apparently they throw one another to the wolves and then fight over the scraps.
Alec! Alec!
Is this gonna work?
Only one way to find out.
So what is this thing that you're gonna use?
It's hard to explain.
Even I don't understand it.
You're the one being hooked up to it. Don't you think you should?
After doing some initial tests on that slice you gave me, I realized it has potential to process information faster than any supercomputer on the planet.
All right.
Problem is that I haven't fully tested it yet. I'm hoping your CMR is advanced enough to shoulder the load, so to speak.
So how is this gonna help us find the family? The boat?
There are too many images of boats, schematics, and blueprints for my CMR to process.
But hooked up to my ARC program and the slice, we should be able to motor through millions of images and thousands of image caches across the web really quickly. I plugged in the dimensions of the ransom video, and all we have to do is find a match.
Is it safe? You don't know. Great.
Let's do it.
All right.
Alec, about your mother.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry.
Wasn't you.
She's just trying to protect Julian, I guess.
I don't condone what she did, but I do.
She lied. She wants that kid out on the street at the expense of public safety.
Carlos.
All right, I'm ready. You? Okay. You should have full control on your end right now.
What's happening?
What's going on?
No, I'm fine. It feels amazing, actually.
Whoa. How long is this gonna take?
I don't know, but at the rate we're going, I wouldn't get too comfortable.
It's an understatement. I mean, the way you're processing this, Dad, I'll say you're gonna find what you're looking for and...
Got it.
Okay, Gill Letter 71. Oh, that's a start. Nice work.
Rebecca. Not protest in the courtroom the best junior people could do?
We got their attention.
For a minute. You're gonna have to step up your game if this is important to you.
I believe in Theseus, in this movement. And I'm not the only one. There are underground cells everywhere that believe in his message. People need to wake up.
Some prefer sleeping.
I don't.
The movement requires everything of us. Even sacrifice.
Good morning.
Good morning. What time is it?
You don't have to be in court for another couple hours. Have you thought about what you're gonna say? It's gonna be okay.
It's not, though. If I tell the truth and ever sending my mother to prison for perjury, if I support her and I lie...
You don't have to think about it right now. I'm sorry I brought it up. Whatever you decide, there's no shame in it. You'll do what you feel is right. And I'll be there to support you.
Emily, you know it. I gotta go. I'm so sorry that I did this and I put you on the spot.
It's okay. Honestly.
No, I gotta get going to work. I got lots to do. I'm sorry.
You don't have to. Way to go, genius.
Idiot.
Ricky? If you're making eggs, I'm in. Scrambled?
Where's Alex Sadler?
Who are you?
Just answer the question.
Please, he's not here, I swear. I don't know where he is. I'm telling you the truth.
We'll see.
Who are you? Who are you? Tell me! Have it your way. It's me. I need to clean up on location 1. Stat. And tell Asher I've got something he may want to see.
Oh. From light speed to a crawl. Your future tech wizardry is spoiling me, Cameron.
Funny, I just started getting used to the, archaic gumshoeing of yours.
Funny.
Alec, you got anything?
Nothing. From the look of that boat, it's been in service since the Jurassic era. Half these record systems are just scanned, unsearchable paper copies with zero filing system. Finding a record online is going to be a miracle.
Got anything on our missing family?
Well, we believe they're being held on a fishing boat that we can only assume is somewhere on the lower mainland.
Unfortunately, most of these marinas and boat graveyards don't have an online presence. It's mostly scanned paperwork with no organizational system.
And we can't call them for fear of tipping off the bad guys, so we're just stuck chasing paper.
How'd you uncover the boat?
Well, we had the...
Carlos had a hunch, so I called a contact of mine at the Coast Guard. We got lucky.
Gotta be good to be lucky.
You gotta be a pro at that by now.
I've had a lot of practice.
It can't have been easy. Lying all the time to protect yourself, protect others.
It wasn't. Wait a minute. I've got one. Carlos, look at this.
Orca Gillnetter 71.
Gotta be good to be lucky.
Is that the one?
It could be. I've got 2 heat signatures below deck, 2 more near the bow. We should flank through there.
All right. Well, if there's 2 of them on top, then they're gonna see us before we get there.
Leave that to me.
So do all cops look like you in 2077?
Don't. This is CPS standard issue. SAD-Tech Mark IV polymerit nano-composite body armor with integrated electromagnetic offensive and defensive systems. Police model.
Oh, fancy. What kind of mileage does it get?
65 years, apparently.
You're not even born yet.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later.
So let me get this straight. Theoretically, you're not born yet, so you could meet baby you.
Try not to get hung up on the details.
So when baby you was born, that means old you, correct?
Old?
There's no any of this is possible.
Don't make me regret telling you this.
Drop the gun. Looks like you missed one.
Who the hell are you? What the hell?
Here.
Hey.
Well, that's a neat trick. I could get used to that.
Looks like we're in the right place.
Morning.
Who are you?
Police. Oh,
Hands high.
Whoa, hey, take it easy, okay? Nobody needs to get hurt.
New moves? Nice.
You too, from the evidence.
Don't worry. You're safe now. We'll get you out of there.
Mr. Sadler, what is your relationship to the defendant?
He's my brother.
Would you tell the court what transpired leading up to Detective Finegra being shot?
Detective Finegra and Agent Cameron came to the farm to check on a fertilizer shipment. Roland went to show them what was there. Instead of fertilizer, there was a van equipped with a bomb. And that's when Hoyt and the others showed up, and they were pointing guns at everyone.
And what happened next? Mr. Sadler. Mr. Sadler.
He shot Detective Finegra. He knew he was a cop, and Julian shot him.
Court is in recess. Mr. Sadler, you may step down. My chambers immediately. Well, detectives, I'm not happy about being kept in the dark over matters taking place within my court. However, I understand your position. I'm sure we can all agree that the safety of the family was paramount, and we thank you both for their rescue and for preventing a gross miscarriage of justice.
We appreciate your understanding.
What now?
I wish there was another way, but I'll have to oversee the remainder as a bench trial.
I had to tell the truth.
Of course. I'm glad you did. It was wrong of me to expect you to lie.
Why did you?
I've lost Roland. I'm losing you. I can't lose Julian.
I'm sorry, Mom. Maybe if I didn't lock myself away in the barn, then I'd...
Oh, no, don't apologize. You were just like your dad. So curious. Too damn smart for your own good. You're gonna do great things. I just know it. You have the ability to change the world.
Resuming in 5 minutes.
I love you, Alec.
Mr. Randall, please stand.
Inmate 74216, Julian Randall, the butcher of New Pemberton, a.k.a. Theseus.
Shooting a police officer is a serious charge, regardless of intent.
The corporate Congress judiciary find you guilty of the following charges: high treason, mass murder, civil insurrection. Your actions have resulted in the deaths of millions of innocent people.
The facts are irrefutable in this case. You pulled the trigger, you shot Detective Fonegra.
The mandatory sentence for these extreme, violent criminal acts is execution.
Despite this, the charge of attempted murder in the second degree is unmerited. In this case, the VPD failed to follow proper procedure in identifying themselves to the accused.
However, this court does not have the final authority in this matter.
This court finds Julian Randall to have been acting in self-defense.
Your sentence is to be stayed.
I find Mr. Randall not guilty. You will be returned to serve the remainder of your sentence.
You gotta be kidding me.
The remainder of his sentence on charges for which you are currently imprisoned, whereafter you will be released. That is all.
You are to be transferred to corporate detention as ordered by the chairman of Superior Council.
No. No, that's not the plan. Not him.
The people of this city should be outraged. I assure you, if you elect me mayor, I will launch a full investigation into the clear and obvious corruption of our court system. When a dangerous individual like Julian Randall is free to roam the streets, it's time for a drastic change. Thank you.
Carlos. What the hell was that, Jim?
I intend to find out.
Somebody got to that judge.
Well, if that's true, there will be a trail. We just have to find it.
It was probably Liberate.
With the help of somebody on the inside. If we can find him or her, offer some amnesty, who knows, they could help bring in Liberate if they felt protected enough.
I'm gonna tear this whole thing down.
Well, I'll help you any way I can, but I'm not in office yet. I have to go.
Problems?
No. Groundwork's been set. Julian won't have anywhere to hide. Expect he'll be crawling into your arms in the next couple of weeks when he's released.
Your judge performed brilliantly.
We all did.
It's too late for regrets.
Who said anything about regret?
So the Ministry of Justice is launching a full investigation. Not that it matters. 2 weeks, Julian Randall's a free man.
Sonia planned for me to see her at the courthouse. She wanted us to discover the jury tampering so she could maneuver the judge into rendering a bench verdict.
It doesn't make any difference, okay? All she's doing is stalling justice. With Julian out on probation, it's only a matter of time till he messes up again. You better believe we're gonna be there when he does.
We getting drunk?
I would love to. I gotta wait for something.
Oh, do you want us to wait for you, or?
Oh, well, see you when we see you.
picture you sent. Who is he?
One of your Section 6 body snatchers. I put him into our database of over 170 countries. He's a ghost.
All right, maybe.
Now, I tracked that ghost to a car rental agency. There's only 5 packing agencies in the lower mainland that use that particular model of compact refrigeration vehicle.
And you've narrowed it down.
Gave him an address. So, you gonna do this?
You and me working together?
Mm-hmm.
What have we got to lose?
Can I have a word?
Sheriff, please remove this young lady.
I only wanted to thank you for your service.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your sacrifice for the cause. The movement?
Get her out of here.